പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട സഹോദരി സഹോദരന്മാരെ എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. എല്ലാ കേരളീയർക്കും എൻ്റെ നമസ്കാരം. Today is a great day and I would like to tell you that the type of procession you have taken out, very well organized, very orderly. It is very less seen anywhere else. The Prataksha Raksha Deva Sabha, which is carrying forward the messages of Shri Kumara Gurudevan and keeping people together, needs to be complimented. There was a time when various faults came in the Sanatan Dharma as to how it was carried. And these faults resulted in certain sections of the society being downgraded. And whenever such a thing has happened in our history, many reformers, many religious leaders, many socio-religious leaders have come up to bring back the actual values of Sanatan Dharma. And in this, Shri Kumara Gurudevan's role has been stellar. The topmost in bringing up the communities which suffered the maximum. Vaikil Apachan's teachings and the work has been appreciated by everybody of that period. He talked of Stri Samatvam. He talked of the Punarvivah for the widows. He talked of how to uplift people who had been relegated by many others who were taking advantage of their caste. And what he brought in was in keeping with the values of Sanatan Dharma. Once I was sitting with Shri Shri Ravi Shankarji, and he gave a very good explanation for the caste system. He said it is all dependent on your capacity to learn and the capacity to pass on that learning. If you attained jnana and passed on that jnana to others, you became a Brahmin. If you attained jnana and used that jnana to do business, you became a Vaishya. And if you use this jnana for wielding weapons and defending the nation, you became a Kshatriya. But if you did not attain jnana or make an effort to attain jnana and use it, then of course you became a member of society who was not really good for the society. Now, as things got entrenched, and it is even today, a doctor wants his son to become a doctor, a lawyer wants his son to become a lawyer, a teacher wants his son to become a professor. This malady, this fault still lies today. So people discriminated against a section of society who they did not want to come up. And this is where reformers like Shri Kumara Gurudevan came in to ensure that these downtrodden so-called were uplifted to attain education. They were uplifted to ensure that they came at par to attain that jnana. And once you have attained jnana, you can be anywhere. You can be a Brahmin, you can be a Kshatriya, you can be the best of possible castes that exist. I am from the army. A lot of people know that. In army, we do not have any caste discrimination. In army, we do not have any religious discrimination. In one tent only you will find all religions. We do not differentiate. And that is why we are able to walk together and attain whatever is given to us. So, if we want to progress, and if the nation has to progress, the nation has to ensure that everybody is treated at par and there is no discrimination because of caste, creed, and anything that restricts us. That is why Kumara Gurudevan spoke against many things which were taking the society down. And all of you have gathered here today. If you are worshipping him, then you are following his ideals to make this society better, and I congratulate each one of you. You can clap for yourself. He was appreciated by Mahatma Gandhi, he was appreciated by everybody, and his ideals are being taken forward today. What is important to understand is that with the change of times, in the last 9 years, if you look closely, you will find that the central government led by Modi ji is actually following the principles of Kumar Gurudev. If you remember what Modi ji said 9 years back when he took over as Prime Minister, he said this government is for all those who are at the last line of the society, who have been not given their dues, who are left out from many things that others have made use of. And that is why he said that his government will work for the poor, for the downtrodden, for people who have been denied their rights, for people who are farming and not getting their dues. He will look after all of them. And that is why out of more than 134 yojanas and schemes that he has put in, all of them are for that section of the society which has been denied so far. Just take your mind back to the COVID period. Everybody was totally stunned. After 100 years, such a disease had come which affected everybody. So following the principles of Kumara Gurudevan, what did Modi ji do? He said, all poor must get something to eat because they are all closed up in the houses. And today also, if 80 crore people in the country are getting rations, it is according to those principles only. When more than 200 crore people have been vaccinated, not only twice, but some even thrice, was caste, creed, religion seen in it? Nowhere. Everybody was given. And this is following the same principles that everybody is same on this earth. And all this because I think heart of hearts we all know that it is Shri Kumara Gurudevan's principles, it is Shri Kumara Gurudevan's teachings, it is his conduct. If that is followed, then the society upliftment will take place. So all I would say is let's follow the principles, let's implement them, let's work on them. Then only we are actually worshipping the person whom we consider as God today, that is Shri Kumara Gurudevan. When you go back, always remember, there is always somebody who needs you. And it is not just your own house. It is somebody who does not have what you have. And if we can help that person, if we can uplift that person, the society will become stronger, the nation will become stronger. With these words, I once again compliment all the organizers, compliment everybody who has come here, who has taken part in the march that took place, in the Shobha Yatra that took place, and for all of you to remember somebody who has worked for the upliftment of the downtrodden. Yeah. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.